do, 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 doing all right. Doing a little driving on a Sunday night. Come what may, gonna dance the day away. Driver's seat, whoa, whoa. Driver's seat, ho, whoa. Jenny was sweet. She'd always smile for the people she'd meet. On trouble and strife, she had another way of looking at life. Oh, oh. Driver's seat, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, TVs, PsychicBob really butchered that song. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Some nights you just got to dance and sing, no matter whether you can do it well or not. You know, I don't claim to be any great pop star here, but, you know, I hope I'm a better psychic than a singer. I really do. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of people here tonight. I see Christian Drew 1313's here. Yay. Tara Loves 55 here. Storytime with T. Tina Sellens is here. You Will Never Be My King is here. Carolina R. Kate Pigeon, Medusa Goddess is here. Tanya B is here. Eric Ochoa is here. B. LeClaire is here. The Gothic Life is here. Gav Hines is here, all the way from England. Amy 2572 is here. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see all of you. Well, welcome to Sunday night. Can you guys hear me okay out there? Is my mic working okay? I see Davy Jan's here, all the way from Israel. Yay. Hey, Davy Jan, do you guys ever see stars over Israel on Christmas? I'm just curious, you know, like over, you know, Bethlehem or anything. Anyways, just wondering. I've never been to Israel. It is so good to be here with you guys. Hey, there's Laura Doss is here. Yay. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys. There's Pink Diamond. Yay, wonderful. I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, welcome to Spirit Channel. Welcome to our Sunday night program. My name is Bob Hickman, and I'm a psychic medium. And I recognize a lot of you here, but we may have a few people tuning in. It may not be seen in the chat. And I want to welcome all of you to our show tonight. Thank you for being part of our show. Well, for those of you who are new, every Sunday we gather. This is called Sunday Night Hangout. It's not meant to be formal. It's just us kicking back, laughing, singing, dancing a little bit. I don't claim to be a great singer, but I like to have fun anyways, you know. I'm a good party animal. You know, I can go dance on tabletops at parties and wear the lampshade if I have to. Anyways, it's good to be here with you guys. You guys are rocking it. I'm so happy to see. Oops, hold on. I've got technical problems. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. I got to fix something here. I got some stuff going on. All right. Well, here we are, and it is Sunday night. You know, I tell you, you know, as I always say it, and it's really true, I can be psychic for you guys, but I'm never psychic for myself, you know. I guess I need to work on that a little bit, being a little more tuned in to my own psychism sometimes. Well, I mean, I do talk to Fletcher and all, but, you know, as many of you who are psychics as well know that, well, we just don't really see stuff for ourselves, you know. And you know, this week I had an interesting experience. You guys like to shop on eBay? You know, I enjoy eBay. I think it's a lot of fun. And you know, I went on there because I thought I want to buy a book. And you know, now I'm not trying to be political here, so well, let's keep it in an historical context. So I'm not trying to start any political wars. But I always in the past loved Margaret Thatcher. I just think that she had a very forward vision for United Kingdom. And I was there in the United Kingdom during her time in office. I met a number of her cabinet, actually. I had a girlfriend at the time who worked for the BBC, and I got to meet Lord Heseltine, and I got to meet Edwina Curry, and I got to meet a number of other people on the Margaret Thatcher's scene. I didn't actually meet Margaret Thatcher, but I always liked her, and I knew people that knew her. And so I went and got this, you know, on eBay. I thought, well, I'm going to buy a Margaret Thatcher book. Because, like I'm always, in my Louis Vuitton bag, I'm always carrying a book. When I go to lunch, I have a book. I go on the train or the bus, I have a book, you know. Hey, Gav, what are you saying? Gav says, I've been watching the Solstice on English Heritage at Stone. Oh, my gosh. That's really cool. So you actually went to Stonehenge or you're watching it on TV? If you're getting to go there, that's really cool. Do you know, Gav, I have to tell you, when I lived in England, I didn't go to Stonehenge. I'm embarrassed to say. That's a whole nother story. But anyways, tell me if you're actually going to Stonehenge or you're watching it on TV. Um, so anyways, I went on eBay because I thought, let me just put it this way. One of my motivations for buying this book is that I feel like, we need some leaders in the world that are strong, that will inspire us as people in all the nation, all the countries. I'm not picking on any country or saying any one nation or leader. And I always thought, Margaret Thatcher, whether you loved her or hated her, you had to admit that Margaret Thatcher stood on her principles. You may not liked them, but she stood on her principles. And I think that's admirable in today's society where everybody's wishy-washy and politically correct. Margaret Thatcher really wasn't very politically correct. And, anyway, so I ordered this book, right? So I'm looking on the picture on eBay and I thought, oh, that's great. It's a little, pocket book, says a little, small book that I can carry in my bag everywhere. Okay. Never mind the fact that PsychicBob didn't bother to read the dimensions because I just looked at the picture. I said, oh, that's a great book because it's actually the one that Margaret Thatcher wrote called Margaret Thatcher, The Downing Street Years. So a giant package arrives in the mail this week. And I said, wonder what that is. Well, let me show you something. So PsychicBob thinks he's getting his little book. And this is what arrived. It's giant, massive. Look how thick it is. It's like a Bible-sized book of Margaret Thatcher. Now, it's a cool book, but my God, it weighs like 10 pounds. And it's like, I can't even fit it in Louis. It's too big to carry around. And it weighs a ton, like it's hard to hold it up. so much from my little paperback novel that I was going to read on the train. Because this is like a freaking, sack of flour or something. It's like a tome. It's like I have to use my shoulder to hold it up. So, anyways, it's a good book, but there you go. You heard me set it down. David Jan's laughing. He says, LOL. Oh my God. Storytime says, that's a big old book. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's huge. Maria Lupus says, wow, it's huge. So, I'm telling you, Nicola is laughing too. She said, oh my gosh, LOL. Wow, huge book, Bob. You'll be busy. Because all they showed was the front picture. I had no idea it was like 800 pages, right? I'm like, this is a cool book, but this is not what I wanted because the idea was buying a book that I could carry in my bag to read at lunch and on the trains and buses and stuff. So that didn't happen. So I guess I have to go find another book. I'm going to read this book, but this is kind of like going to be, yes, Melinda just said what I was going to say. Melinda Torney said, that's a stay at home book. Yeah, that's going to be like on my dining room table. It's like I lift it to page by page, Anyway, You Will Never Be My King says, you could kill a burglar with that book, Bob. One good whack in the nose. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Tanya B said, that could be a door stopper. How much was the postage? You know what? They didn't charge me postage. I paid literally $3, $3 American, which is about £2 for this, and it had free shipping. So I think that the seller actually came out on the losing end of the deal because I should have looked at the postage. I know it costs more than $2 or $3 to ship it. So, anyways, oh my God. Anyways, well, here we are. T. Rose Lover says, happy winter solstice. Blessed be, Bob. Thank you. You know, I always celebrate on the 21st. That's just me. So I forgot that today's the solstice because I'm planning it for tomorrow. I do my ritual on 21st every year. So anyways, I'm glad you guys are here. And speaking of, you know, tomorrow, by the way, you know, normally on Monday we do horoscopes. And I may, depending on the weather, we may do a special video tomorrow because of the solstice. I'd like to go outside and do some stuff. I may actually take you someplace very magical too. It just depends. That's all up in the air on the weather right now because our weather in our area is very erratic, you know. So, anyways, um, Ian says, do a winter solstice altar tour. Actually, right now my temple room is in disarray because I'm renovating. I'm literally gutting everything out of my house. This is another project I've been working on in between reasons. I'm literally disassembling every single thing in my house. So a lot of stuff's going to charity. A lot of stuff's going to trash. Um, it's just, you know, I'm having to clean out. So right now I don't have a Yule altar set up, but I still can do my ritual. I'll just set up a temporary altar tomorrow night. Anyways, but I'm so glad you guys are here. And, you know, on Sunday, we always have a fun time laughing about crazy things and singing and dancing. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging with me. So, anyways, you know, we're going to do some psychic readings tonight because that's always fun to do. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice tonight, guys. So bear with me. Um, I'm not sick. I think I've strained my voice from so much talking. But, you know, before we get into every psychic question, by the way, let me just say right now, do not donate money to the chat until I start readings, okay? Because I can't get to it right now. So hold your donations. If you want to support my channel, I really appreciate the donations in the chat. It's very kind of you. You know, I don't want to make money the reason why you can get a reading, though. This is for everybody. So I'm going to go with Spirit Goes. If you make a donation tonight, I'm going to try to read you. But if I can't, please don't be angry because I'm actually thinking of not doing this program because I've been getting a lot of hate mail from people in the last week. People have been telling me that I'm hateful because one, they say I'm reading people that only pay. Then I got people that have paid that I couldn't get to because I had so many who are now writing me hate mail saying they're leaving my channel because they paid a lot of money and I didn't read for them. Listen, this is how it goes, okay? I'm going to do the best I can. But I think you guys would rather have me do quality readings rather than just rush through readings because I feel like I'm rushing. I try to get in as many as I can, but also I don't want to sacrifice quality. So if I don't get to some of you tonight, please understand I'm not trying to be hateful, you know, but I'm really disappointed with some of the mail that I've received from people because all I do is try to help you guys. You know, I like to say, and I'll say it right here, if you really have a pressing need and you really need Psychic Bob's help, you might want to think about investing in a private session because I can only answer one question here because of the volume. And, you know, some people are writing me letters like, my life depended on you answer my question. You didn't help me. And I wrote back to the person, I said, you know, it's just a volume thing. It's nothing personal, you know? Yeah, I know Melinda says, please don't listen to all that bull. No, I agree, Melinda. I don't think I should, but I also don't think people understand what it's like to be in my position. You know, they don't know what it's like when you have hundreds of people coming at you. And so I tell people, you know, if your life depends on Psychic Bob's help, then call my office because I can't guarantee that I can save your life here in one question. Okay. So that's how, you know, I have to be honest with you, you know. But I'm so glad you guys are here and I hope we have a lot of fun. I'd like this show to continue, you know, but I just hope that we're not going to get any more hate. I'm not even going to respond to anybody anymore because I'm putting it out here officially. This is how it works. If you donate to me because you love my channel and you love my work. If I read for you, it's because I can. Okay, but also don't demand that I read for you. Some people donate and they actually send me letters saying, I don't want a reading, I just want to donate because you help a lot of people. And that's touching. I do try to read for as many people as I can. And I think you guys know that, you know. Yes, Tina Sullen says, only one Psyche Bob and many of us. Yeah, that is true, you know. So that's how it's going to be. All right. So if you're going to write me hate mail, I'm sorry. I'm not, you know, if you need to see Psychic Bob and your life depends on a reading, you need to call my office then. 703-825-3929. Let me put that in the chat. This is my office line. All right, down there in the chat, there's my phone number, 703-825-3929. Okay, so anyways, thank you, Robin. Robin Boston says, try not to take it to heart. So many selfish people now. Yeah. Raymond Hampton says, Psychic Bob, just let people talk and you just do what you want. LOL, bump them. Okay. Thank you, Gary M. Gary M says, I love your channel. I know you always do your best. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You're the best. I love all of you. Ian, hi, Ian. Ian says, you are Psychic Bob, not 911. LOL. Well, thank you, Ian. Pink Diamond says, you deserve all the donations for what you do. It's important for us to give the love back to you for all you do. Thank you, Pink Diamond. It's very lovely. I do try to do the best and get as many of you as I can. You know, where if you actually study the history of my programs, I've actually increased my readings since now I do readings twice a week, whereas I used to only do them once a week. And in the old days, for those of you who go way back with me, I used to do only pre-tape shows. And so now, you know, I'm trying to make our show much more interactive and dynamic. And this way I'm able to get more people in. So thank you for your patience, your support, and your understanding. Well, you know what we got to do? We got to do some meditation. So we're going to do our blink meditation. Thank you, Tina. Love you too, darling. All right. So bear with Bob's raspy voice. I want you guys to take your hands off your keyboards and get comfortable. Okay. Oh, bless you, Stardusty. Stardusty says, hi, Psychic Bob. I love your channel. You are my only psychic. I would not trade you for anyone else. You are the bomb. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Marjana. Oh, Davy Jan, you're so sweet. Davy Jan says, that's why you're the best. I try to do the best. You know, guys, when I came up through the years, I was trained in the spiritualist church, as many of you know. And my teacher said to me, always give your best. Give your best for spirit and give your best for the people you work with. And it's true. I try to really live by this. She drilled that into me. So I'm so glad you're here. And I love all of you. So let's do some meditation, shall we? All right. So I want you to get comfortable. And we're going to do our blink meditation. So I want you just to join with me. We're going to just close our eyes for a moment. As we close our eyes, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing now, I want you to draw your attention slowly down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, you're going to see a beautiful spark of white light. I want you to focus on that little light. Just try to see it, focus on it. And as you see that light, I want you to make it just a little brighter, just a little larger so you can really see it now. And as you're looking at that light in the middle of your chest, I want you to now join with me as we count down from 3 down to 1. And when we get down to the number 1, we're going to explode that light to fill our whole body with light. Okay? All right, so let's count down. Watching the light? All right. 3, watch that light. 2, focus. 1, blink on. Whoo! Oh my goodness, I get a head rush when I do that, but isn't it wonderful? All right, yay. All right, well, my first reading tonight is for Ian, IA with the big I. I love your big evil eye. Ian, I have to tell you, I'm hearing a voice around you tonight. I feel this is Freud. I keep hearing him, and he's literally saying, he said, tell Ian I'm in his ear. And he said, I was guiding him through his work in Colombia. So he traveled to Colombia with you. He's around you in spirit. And he says to tell you, just keep listening to me. I'm getting you through the finals. So as you go through this final part of your training, he's going to give you guidance and insight. Okay. He's with you. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. All right. Mary Cubulus. Oh my gosh. $5 donation. All right. Mary says, hi, Bob. We just found out I have a sister we never knew existed. Do you think my dad will reach out to me again? I've been very upset with him. Love you. Yeah, there's going to be reconciliation in your family. I have to be honest, I don't see it till around February or March. But I feel that he'll be honest with you and do some repair work. He's just reeling from shock because he didn't expect for all that to happen. But watch around March. I think you'll see an improvement there. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, Maya, New Zealand, $8.99. Thank you, Maya. Maya, are you all the way down in New Zealand? Maya says, hi, Bob. I failed my driver's license recently. Can you see me passing next time I go in? Thank you so much and lots of love. Thank you for your donation, too. Maya, I got to tell you, I do actually. But the secret to you passing it the next time is I want you to call on one of your spirit people. I have a guy, his name is Joseph. He's one of your spirit guides. And Joseph used to be actually be a race car driver. Now, he's not saying for you to drive fast or speed, but he's an expert behind the wheel. I literally hear him. He says, I'm Joseph. He said, I will be with her. And he says, I was a driver, a professional driver. I believe he was a driver in the 1930s, did like race car driving. But he's around you. I want you to start talking to him and ask him to bring to your mind the knowledge of what you need to do to pass that, okay? And he's going to help you with that, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, another donation. Aaron Doherty, $5. Happy winter solstice, Bob. What message does Spirit most want me to know today, please? Thank you, peace and light. Yeah. You know, Aaron, I keep picking up around you. I'm hearing Edgar Casey back here talking. And he keeps saying, he said that you've got to keep being a channel. He said the transition and the blessing and the healing is all a channeling process. So I want you to call on him because he's working around you right now. I also keep seeing they're drawing me here to your mother, and I am seeing healing come in around her. So I want you to know to like just try to keep a channel open of energy going towards her. Now, that doesn't mean you have to get all into her drama, but it means just know that there's light going to her. And when you think of her, visualize beautiful green and white light surrounding her. Because I feel like you're going to see a real improvement here in the next month around her. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Joe Burns, 1111. Hi, Joe. Blessings to you. Natalie and I just wanted to support you tonight. Thank you for all you do. She loves you dearly. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much, Joe. I really appreciate it. Listen, Joe, I got to tell you, I keep seeing this next month, January, as a real turning month. I don't know if you're still looking at that property for doing, a move. But I do feel like in the next month, you're going to have more doors open that are going to bring you greater peace and prosperity. And I had to tell, I get a physical move coming for you. Not that you're evicted from where you are, but it's more like, hey, we got an opportunity, let's take it. So I want to encourage you to please keep going in that direction. It's going to be blessings to you. I also pick up your mother in spirit around you, and she's helping you. I keep hearing her voice literally say, she said, I'm getting my boys settled. I'm getting my boys settled. So she's with you in spirit. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh, also tell Natalie that Archangel Michael has asked me to tell her. I hear his voice. He said, literally, he said, tell her that I'm protecting her from the harassers, the people that are bothering her. Michael's with her as well. You guys are going to be better in January. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Gary M, 1999. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Gary. You're so kind. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides? I'm wondering about finances and settlement monies. Thanks and blessings to you. Hold on. Yeah, Fletcher's back here, and he said, just be patient. He says in January and February, he said everything falls into alignment here for you. I feel that in January, you're going to get a word about a settlement here. Now, it may not actually take place till February because I don't actually see physical cash in hand till February. But I feel in January, you're going to have clarity around that. And I do think 2021 for you is a lot more prosperous. I have to tell you, Gary, I keep getting a new business venture here around you. And I feel like somebody's saying, why don't you partner with me? So I want you to be able to do some business. I'm getting kind of actually two different streams. One has a technical element. It's almost like computer repair or computer, something with computers. But I'm also getting something that also feels like it's real estate investment, like purchasing land and reselling it or purchasing houses and flipping them. So I'm getting two streams of revenue in 2021 for you. And I'd like you to be open to both of those because I just keep seeing it and they're saying it. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Watch January. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Mark Arrington. Hello, Mark. $15. Bless you. Thank you for your donation. You guys are so generous. Thank you. Greetings, Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides at this time? Hold on just a second, Mark. Let me see who's back here. Okay. My spirit guide, Doris, is back here, Mark. Hold on. Hi, Doris. I can hear you. Doris Stokes is here, and she's asking me to tell you, she said she's helping you to have greater connection to the spirits. She's asking me to talk to you about a mother, I believe, that's in spirit. And she sounds like she said, your mother is here with me. And I'm picking up a voice of a woman back here that has a very strong motherly vibration. And I hear her saying, she said, I'm trying to get his attention. And she said, I've been trying to whisper at night. And she said, come over in dreams. And she said that she's around you. I get the sense here as we go into the Yule time period, Christmas and Yule here, that you're going to have kind of a paranormal experience. Because Doris said, she said, not only are we bringing her, we're bringing others as well. So I get the sense here that there may be almost like a group of spirit activity that's coming in around you. I do hear Doris saying, she said, I want to help Mark. So I want you to call on Doris. Doris is one of my guides, but she helps a lot of other people. I can't claim her only exclusively because she works for all the spirit world. So she's going to be working with you on connecting with this mother in spirit and with the other people because she's talking about, I believe it's a cousin or an aunt. I think there's a cousin and an aunt as well that come in around this group. So I'm getting a group of people. Doris is going to help you in the coming weeks, but you're going to have a paranormal experience. Be ready for it. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Kristen Jones, $14.99. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you to you as well. Sorry, guys, my voice is going. My cousin just died on Thursday, and his little ones, ages 6, 3, and 1, were home alone with him at the time. Aside from therapy and being a presence in their lives, what else can we do? What does my cousin want for them? Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me ask Doris. I have to be honest with you, Kristen. A lot of times when people first die, I can't get them through for a few months, so I may not be able to get him, but let me see what I can find out. Doris, are you there? Yeah, can you tell me? Oh my goodness. Okay. I have to tell you, Kristen, and I don't say this to upset you, he's okay. They said that he's still struggling with the concept of his death. He didn't think he was going to die, is what they're telling me. Thought he was going to become stronger. And he, in fact, right before he died, they're saying he started to feel an increase in strength. And I have to be honest, they're telling me he has not left the earth. He is earthbound. Now, that doesn't mean he's in a place of suffering and trauma, but what they're saying is that he wants to stay and make sure the family's okay. So, what I need you to do is, I want you and the other family who are strong enough to do this to gather in a little circle, and I want you to tell him that he is alive in his spirit body. I think he's a little confused because Doris says they said that they've sent people from spirit. There was a grandfather, I believe, that came over to take him to the light, and he said, "This is impossible because I'm not dead." And they're saying that this grandfather spirit um, was the one that tried to convince him he's dead, but he's not accepting that. Now, don't panic. He's okay. He's just trying to figure it out. Doris says that there's a team of helpers that are trying to bring him over to the light, but it's always a soul's choice. He is going to probably stay on Earth another week or so. They're saying that they're going to allow him to stay. Doris said they're going to allow him to stay so he can make reconciliation with the fact that he is not in his physical body. See, the challenge, Kristen, is that when you leave your physical body and your spirit body looks exactly like your physical and it feels as solid. So he's like, well, I can't be dead. I've got hands, I can clap, I got a chest, I can touch myself, I've got hair. And he can't fathom that a spirit body could be that solid. So this is the struggle. So he's not in any pain or anything. He's just worrying about the family. He's worried about the children. So what I want you to do is, if you and some of the other relatives can gather, I want you to have a little, it was like a seance. I want you to talk to him. I want you to tell him that you love him, that he is in a spirit body, and that he should go with the grandfather that's come. Um, so I hope you can place that grandfather. I'm not sure which side of the family it's on here, but I am getting an older male that feels grandfather that is around him. And so he's helping him. Doris says they're putting together a spirit helper team to bring him over. So I think you should do this as soon as possible, even if you could tonight. Just gather and have a little circle and talk to him. Talk to your cousin and explain to him his situation and tell him that if he goes to the light, he can do more for his children once he's over there. Staying on earth will limit his power. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. I'm so sorry for your loss. Blessings to you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Laura Doss. Next question. Laura Doss. What spirits are around me and do they have a message? Oh, Laura, you got a lot of people around you. I got a lady named Esmeralda that I keep hearing here. She said, I'm Esmeralda. She said, I'm helping Laura. Esmeralda was a witch. She's got a lot of magical power. And she was a witch in the 1940s. She's showing her clothing. And she said, I was doing magic back with Gerald Gardner and crew. You were. She is a British, yes, she is British. And she said she actually knew Gerald Gardner. But Esmeralda's around you. She's asking me to tell you. She says, please tell Laura, she said, that I'm coming in to ramp up her power. And she said that the spirit world uh, does support magical works. And she said, over here, she said, we get to do even more. And she said, here in the spirit, it's like Harry Potter. Okay, so Esmeralda's with you and helping you increase your magical ability. Okay, thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, David Jan, all the way from Israel. David Jan says, do I have any messages for my spirit guides or star family? Love and light and many blessings. Thank you. Thank you, David Jan, for your question. Listen, I got to tell you, I'm getting, it sounds weird, but I'm getting like this chorus. I'm hearing like 5 voices around you right now. They're all like coming in here. They're around me, but they're normally around you. But I pick up their energy here. Commander Ashtar is in the background. He's not really part of the course. He's standing out watching the course. But he said that the Pleiadian Council is guiding you right now. And he said that they want you to be ready to, he said, the words he literally says is to see us, to literally see us. So I want you to be ready because I think this may start in like a visionary, like a meditation of vision. But I'm also getting a sense that it expands into a physical scene. Like you might walk into your room and suddenly physically see people standing there, or walk outside and see people standing in the middle of the street that are waving to you. You're going to have a very physical experience in the next few weeks here. And so Commander Ashtar says, he said, we're raising your vibration to connect with us. And he says to Tay, he says, don't be afraid. He said, nobody here will hurt you. He said, but we are here. He said, we may surprise you, but we're helping you to know of our reality. He said, you're privileged, for many people wonder about us and you will see us. So I think this is a literal physical seeing. Okay, so be ready for that. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. You guys are the best. All right, you will never be my king. Bob, am I in any danger? Nicola, all right, how do I say this? Yes. Now, I don't say that to terrify you. You're in danger simply because you're being targeted. Now, is somebody coming with a gun to kill you or something like that? No. But I do think that you've got to be very careful in the sense of who you trust and what information you give to people. So, like, for example, if you're riding on the bus somewhere and somebody starts asking you questions like, oh, where are you going? And you're thinking, well, I'm going downtown to my bank. I'm going down to Lloyd's of London. Don't tell them where you're going, because I feel like these people may be trying to do a setup, or it may be used to get information. So you're not in danger in the physical sense of being murdered, but you are in danger of people trying to entrap you in a situation or get information that could be used in a detrimental way. So right now, be very careful with what you say. Back during World War II, they used to have a saying. I don't know if it was British saying or American, but I think it was in both of our countries. And it says, loose lips sink ships. Have you ever heard that? Loose lips sink ships. Look that phrase up. It's an old World War II saying. But that's how you've got to think right now. Be careful what you reveal, even if it's innocent. Like, for example, if your brother calls you up and says, like, for example, oh, hey, sis, did you still have your account with Lloyd's Bank? Because I'm thinking about opening account. Don't acknowledge anything, because I just feel like people are trying to get information that would on the surface would seem innocent, but could be very detrimental to you. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, New Zealand, $5. Clara Mia. Hi, Clara Mia. Thank you for your kind donation. Hi, Bob. I'm new here. Well, welcome to Spirit Channel. What job will I be successful? Oops, I think it was successful at. I think it said what, I can't find it, but I'm going to answer that because I think that's what it said. What job will I be successful at? I have to tell you, hon, when I'm stepping into your vibration, you have a communicator life theme. And this means you need to be in a work where you have more expression. I don't think sitting and crunching numbers is going to be a job that would work for you. I think you need to be more interactive. So I would look at a job like you'd be very good at life coaching. You'd be very good at teaching. You'd be very good like you're working in human resources where you get to help people with career issues. You'd be very good at counseling as well. Anything that's kind of counseling, teaching, that's what I pick up here around you. And I'd like you to explore that sort of area. I think you have a natural empathic ability. That's the word I would say. You're an empath, and you have a communicator theme as well. communicator and empath. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Hold on. Mary J. Hi, Mary J. My boyfriend got hurt at work and is waiting to see about a settlement. Do you see him getting anything early in the year or later in 2021? It's not going to be till later. I have to be honest. I feel like the company is going to play games with him. I'm sorry to have to tell you that. They might say, okay, we'll go to settlement. But what I'm seeing is when they come back with a first round, like I actually think that earlier in 2021, like earlier, there will be a settlement offer probably around February. But I see it being so ridiculous that it's not realistic. Like, let's say he's asking for $5,000. They'll come back and say, well, we'll give you $200. Like it's an insult because it won't cover his bills or expenses that he's incurred. So I don't see that coming until later. I feel he is going to have to push on it. And I think by around literally it's not going to be till about a year from now, till December, is where he'll actually get some more money, but he's going to have to fight it. Okay. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's what I see. And that's what my spirit guide's saying. I hope that helps. Blessings to you both. Thank you. Oh my gosh, another donation. Jim, $5 donation. An old friend named Ted started talking to me again. I'm curious how I know Ted from past lives. Yeah, let me just step in on that. You and Jim, you and Ted have a connection to World War II. You guys were American soldiers. I believe you fought actually in the South Pacific. You were like one of the people on Iwo Jima. And I believe that he died ahead of you. He died at the storming of Iwo Jima. You survived it. You died a few years later after the war. But that's where you have a connection. You were soldier buddies together. He was really like a brother because neither of you had brothers in your life, in your lives at that time. So you kind of adopted each other as brothers. And in the military, as you were in the army together, you said, well, we'll stick together. You're my brother. And that's how it was. And so there is a soul level connection there. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question. Blessings to you. Carolina R., any messages for me? Thank you and blessings to you. Hi, Carolina. Carolina, I'm hearing somebody talking to me back here. His name is Ralph. He gives me the name Ralph. He said he's one of your spirit guides. He says, I'm Ralph, and he said that he's helping you get the money situation sorted. So Ralph is coming in around you because he says that in 2021, he said you're ready for some more growth opportunities. He keeps showing me issues here that look like purchase of property or land. So I don't know if you've been wanting to buy a house or like a piece of property, but Ralph says he's getting you sorted out on the real estate side of things. I want you to watch. It looks like February and March are significant around this because the papers he's showing me has one of them has February and one has March. So I'm not sure if that's two different contracts or one and it gets revised. He said she'll have that sorted at that time. So anyways, call on Ralph. He's working with you and around you in spirit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your question. Stardust C. Oh my gosh, $5 donation. Hi, Stardust C. Marjana. Hi, Psychic Any messages for my spirit guides regarding me becoming a trance medium in the future? Thank you. Hold on. Somebody's talking to me back here. Yeah. Edgar Casey's coming in here. And he says you do have the makings of a trance medium. And he said that there's another guide that wants to work with you. He gives the name of Louisa. It's a female name, Louisa, Louisa. And he said that she was a medium back in his day. And he said that she wants to come in. What's her last name? Richards or Pritchards? I think the name is Louisa Pritchards. It might be Richards. It's hard for me to hear. I think he said Pritchards. Okay, yes, it's Louisa Pritchards, Pritchards. Diaz, Louisa Pritchard. She's going to help you open your trance channeling. So I want you to call on her, work with her, and Mr. Casey. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings. Oh my gosh, Shadowlander, $4.99. Thank you, Shadowlander. Yo, Bob, I'm curious. Did I ever know the actual Merlin in a past life? Fletcher said, yes, you did. That's why he works with you now. Sometimes our spirit guides kind of come back around, like they guide us over lifetimes. And that's a really good question. I'm glad you asked that because I don't think I saw that before. But my spirit guide said, yes, you did have past life with him. I would like, yeah, I agree. Fletcher said, he said, tell him to read about Merlin in the Arthurian times. He said he lived it. So you have a connection. I want you to also look up ancient Wales because you had a connection to Wales as well. Okay. So absolutely yes. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on, guys. I'm trying to get through them. Hold on, my screen is frozen here. Bear with me. All right, Gav Hines, all the way from England. Hey, Gav. Bob, by the way, I got to say this. Do you notice I'm wearing, Gav, I want you to see this. This is my Spiritualist National Union pin on my shoulder here. You see that? You might, Gav, I might encourage you to see if you can find an SNU church near your area. I think it would be a lot of fun for you and your family to visit it. I know that you're a pagan like me, but I practice Wicca and I also practice spiritualism. I actually feel they work great together. So um, everybody, of course, could go look for a spiritualist church. I'm not just saying Gav, but the reason I'm telling Gav this is because he lives in England and it's a really great organization. So anybody here from England, I know Nicole is here from England, check out the SNU. I think you'll like them. All right. So, Gav, let me get to your question. All right. Bob, we've had a very serious argument with my son and his partner, and I can't see a way forward. It's a very difficult situation. Have you any advice? Thanks. Gav, I have to tell you, forgive me, and I'm not saying this to sound ageist or anything. Your son right now is caught in the passion of youth. The passion of youth is when people become so headstrong they can't hear. I have to be honest, I feel that his partner is directing him down a wrong path. And I'm a little concerned for your son's well-being. Now, I don't say that to scare you, but Fletcher's back here and he said, and I'm going to just give you the little words. He said, do whatever you have to pull him from the cliff's edge. I think that your son is being very irrational, and I think he's not only going to have some financial damage as a result of his behavior, but I feel this could be long-term damage in other areas of his life. I understand your arguing with him because you're seeing disaster and you're trying to save him. I didn't want you to yell at him. He may not be open right now to speaking to you, but one of the things I want you to do is, first of all, I want you to burn a blue candle. Try to see if you can find a blue candle. If you can't get a blue candle, then get a white candle. But I want you to burn a blue candle and I want you to send blue light to your son. He needs to have kind of some centeredness and some openness of communication. I then want you to call on Doris Stokes. And she's helped you in the past. And I want you to ask her to go to him and start to open his mind before you make any efforts. Because I think that if you went in guns a-blazing, as they said right now, you'd still be in the same boat with him. It wouldn't get you anywhere. So you're going to have to, and I beg you to do this for his own life, literally. You're going to need to start with the working with the light, the blue light of spirit, and Doris. Let her intervene. She is a great power in the spirit world, and I've seen her do miracles. I feel like in terms of a breakthrough around the situation, to be honest with you, Probably going to be at least 2 weeks until the things start to settle down. I know that seems like forever, but I just need to be honest with you on that. Please make the effort, though. You're going to have to be the bigger person, but you're going to have to use the power of spirit. If spirit leads, you'll be successful. Okay? I'm sorry to give you scary news, but I've got to be brutally honest. You're going to get through this, but you know the spirit helps you. You might even visit, I said, it's interesting, visit an SNU church because many times they have prayer groups there. You can submit a prayer request and people will like pray for you because I really believe in prayer, you know. All right. Let me know what happens. Thank you so much. Oh, Shadowlander just donated $9.99. Thank you, Shadowlander. Thank you. I'm currently on my second binge of the TV show Adventures of Merlin from the early 2000s. My guide, Gladriel, told me that Merlin existed in the physical. How awesome. Well, listen, I can tell you he did. He did exist in the physical. Everything about King Arthur actually happened. There was a Lancelot and Guinevere and Arthur. It's all true. So, yes, you can be guided by the people of the Arthurian times. And for those of you who have a soul connection to the Celtic Isles, many of you were there, I'm sure, during that time. And I know you were, Shadowlander. So, absolutely, yes, I can confirm for you that Merlin did exist in the physical. And I'm so glad that you're watching that show. How fun. There's a wonderful show I might encourage you to watch called The Mists of Avalon. I think it's on YouTube. It's actually a TV miniseries, but I think it's on YouTube. If it's not, you can buy a DVD of it on eBay. Mists of Avalon. Really wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Stacy Lee, Australian, $5. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy, I forgot you're from all the way down under. I don't know what time it is in Australia. I hope it's not too early in the morning. She says, no reading for me. Thank you for all your hard work with the spirit world for helping people. Blessings and love to you, Bob. Oh, Stacy, thank you for your donation. You're very kind. All right, well, we'll read for you next time around. Okay. Oh my goodness. You guys ask the best questions, you know that? You really do. All right. The Andromedan, South Korean, $20. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Thank you. Actually, I think South Korean is yuan. Listen, Andromeda, I got to tell you, I keep literally seeing whenever I read your name, and I've got it happening right now. There's literally like a laser beam coming down across you. I feel like you have this connection. It's a past life connection to the Andromedan galaxy, and the Andromedan people. I get Arcturian connections around you, Pleiadian and Andromedan, like all of them. So I feel like it's like for you, you're here on this earth, but you're only halfway on the earth. You know what I mean? It's like part of your soul's out there, but listen, while you're on earth, you got to do earth things. And what they're telling me is that they are working with you to give you guidance through the earthly realm here. And I feel that as we go into 2021, there's a lot more sense of peace and stability in your earthly life as well. So even though it's wonderful to connect with the alien realms, you're going to be doing some real-time earth stuff here, some physical material stuff. I keep getting education around you. So I don't know if you're doing schooling or looking at schooling, but I'm seeing you in a classroom. I'm seeing books around you. And I think anything you're doing with schooling right now, that's where you want to put your focus. The alien people will help you. The star people will help you. But you do want to remember that you got to stay grounded in this life, okay? So ask them to help you here and now, They're going to definitely help you with your channeling and all that. So I'm not worried about that. That's already underway. But I want you to also know that they're here to help you with the here and now and ask them to be with you, particularly around schooling and knowledge acquisition. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Erica Choa. Hey, Eric. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. You gave me a reading back in 2017. It amazed me. You wanted to work with me, but I felt I wasn't ready yet. I worked a lot on me in the last 3 years. Should I take a psychic development class now? Absolutely, Eric. Listen, I don't know if you know this. I teach a psychic development class now every week on Saturday. A lot of people here in the class have been in the group today, have been to my class. And we have a really great group. It's very supportive. So I would like to invite you to consider coming to my class. Okay, it's this Saturday. It's going to be every Saturday. This Saturday is it's going to be at 12 noon Eastern U.S. time, and it's going to be from 12 noon till 2 p.m. It's a 2-hour class. I'm only charging $30 for that. It's 2 hours direct psychic training, and I don't think you're going to get training anywhere else less than that. So I would be honored if you would join our class or at least consider it. All right. So hopefully we'll see you Saturday. Yes, please get your training. Eric, I might also say that, if for whatever reason you can't do my class or just want to do something closer to home, you might want to also explore the spiritualist and metaphysical churches because many of them also do psychic development. Okay. So, but if you're interested in working with me, I do have a class now on Saturdays. I hope to see you there. You can register for it over at my website, psychicbob.com. There's my website. So go over there. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, more donations. Thank you. Elohim Ta is Philip PK Vargas, $10. Thank you, Phil. Do the Elohim monitor me with their metallic consciousness and micro sim virtual reality and some multiple sim virtual realities and other random universes in zero gravity? I have to be honest with you, Phil. I don't understand your question. It's way too technical for me. But as a psychic, I can tell you that I do pick up the Elohim around you. And Archangel Zadkiel is around you, and Archangel Ishmael is around you. So you have a number of them. Michael's around you. A lot of the angels are with you. But you are being guided by angelic forces, Elohim and Anunnaki. So you have a lot of spirit presences. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. All right. I just lost some donations. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find them. I don't know why they won't stay on my screen. Hold on. If I can find them. Okay. Hold on, guys. I think I lost some questions, so I will come back to you if I can. I'm sorry about that. But thank you for your donations, okay? All right. Tara Love 55. Hi, Psychic Bob. I was wondering if any of my family and spirit have a message for me. Thanks and blessings. Tara, I'm getting a woman back here. This is on your mother's side of the family. Feels like a grandmother on the mother's side. I keep getting, now if it's great grandmother, bear with me because sometimes they come in and their frequency feels similar. But I'm going to call her grandmother because she feels very close to you. And I just hear a voice saying, she said, I'm singing with the angels. And I get the sense that during this woman's life, she literally loved to sing. Now, I don't think she's a professional singer, but she would always be humming a tune while she was in the kitchen and cooking. And she had a lot of joy. And when she would feel either happy about something or sad, I hear her humming like, and sometimes she'd sing. But you've got a grandmother back here in spirit who's singing away. And she says, I'm singing with the angels. She also says to tell you, she says, remind Tara to sing. She said it releases your soul. So she's going to help you. And you may suddenly start having like a song come through your head. And she said, that's me. She said, I'm getting her humming a tune. So yes, that's who's around you. Well, you got a lot of people, but she said she's here. And she's also, you have a great uncle in spirit, which was, I believe, on your father's side of the family as well. And I'm hearing some names back here. A Stephen is coming through, and also a Tamara It's similar to your name, Tara, but it's Tamara. And I don't know if that's I think that's more of a friend of the family. But I've got both of them back here as well. And so they're all just sending their love and support from the spirit world. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Je t'aime. Hello, je t'aime. Je t'aime. I speak French. Je t'aime. I love you, that means. Hi, Bob. Do you have any messages for me from my aunt? I miss her. Let me see if we can find out anything, je t'aime. Doris, are you back there? Do you have anything? Okay. I'm getting a few voices coming in here for you, je t'aime. I think one of them is your aunt. Because I keep hearing a woman saying, "Oh, did I get over? I knew I was supposed to be here." She said, "I heard you planning this earlier tonight." She said, "I knew that you wanted to come and try to reach to me." She said, "The word reached me." Your aunt wants you to know, she said, to send greetings over to your mother and your father. And she said, "Tell them I'm fine." Was this on your mother's side of the family? Because I feel as if she's like somehow connected to your mom or was very close to your mom. And she said, "I love everybody and I'm fine." She wants you to know that she's not in any suffering. And she said, "I adapted quite quickly to life over here." And she keeps showing me at the time of her crossing, there were some issues in the breast and in the lymph glands. And I don't know if you know about that. But she said, if one thing hadn't taken me, the other would have. So I think she had multiple issues going on in her body. But one of the things that she was dealing with was inflamed lymph nodes or in lymph glands as well. So she said she was glad to be out of that body because it just wore her down. I'm also getting another voice back here. This is one of your spirit guides coming through. Yes. There's somebody named Elizabeth back here. And Elizabeth says that she's a guide to you. She says, "I'm looking after you." And she says, "Don't worry." She said, "You're getting everything moving on just fine." I get the sense here that you're trying to do some sort of life transition here, possibly even a move, because Elizabeth says, "Well, I'll get them settled." And I get the sense there could be a move or either in a move or about to do a move. Now, don't be afraid. This is not a crisis, but I think in 2021, you're going to have some major shifts. But Elizabeth said this gets everything moving in your life. So be open to some changes, okay? And call on her. She's working with you. And call on your aunt as well. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys. Listen, we are at our time. I got one more. Eric, I'm going to get you in here, even though we're over time. 499. Hey Bob, how can I strengthen my abilities? Thank you for your donation, by the way. Hey Bob, how can I strengthen my abilities to talk with my guides? When I call them or even think of them, I get extreme chills and a pitch in the ear. Eric, you really need to come to my psychic development class because I can't really answer that question in 5 minutes. We do a lot of exercises to develop that. So I'd like to invite you to really consider doing that. One of the things I can tell you, at least today, that will help you with that is definitely give them feedback. So if you get extreme chills, you need to tell them that, say, "I'm getting extreme chills. It doesn't feel right." You shouldn't have that much extreme um, energy exchange. So they need to know that so they can back off and reassess how they're putting energy through your body. Okay. But, the secret really is you got to talk to them and tell them every little detail because kind of like they're like chemists on the other side mixing up energy and they got to make sure they get the right batch. And sometimes they get it wrong too because it's very complex. We're literally working with energy that's crossing between another dimension in a physical body. You see, so it's not easy. But that's one of the things I want you to please tell them that you can't receive it that way. Define how say it's too cold, it's too high a ringing in my ear. I don't like it. I withdraw it, and they'll work on it. Okay. So it is. You also might want to consider joining our Saturday psyche development class because this is what we're working on right now. Our how to do spirit messages and receive communications. We've had some amazing breakthroughs in our class. It's just been really lovely. So, anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for your donation. Well, guys, listen, we are at our hour, and I have so enjoyed reading for you guys tonight. I hope you've had a great time. Listen, I need your help. YouTube is still harassing me. Please tell YouTube you want Psychic Bob here. Show them that by thumbs up. Please give me thumbs up. Like this video, favorite it, share with your friends, and let them know about the work we do here at Spirit Channel. I am literally being shadow banned from the network, and it's really affecting me. So I need any of you to help push out my videos. If you have a YouTube, or excuse me, a Facebook page, go post my video. You can take any of my videos and embed it on your Facebook. That would be a great gift to me. If you want to help Psychic Bob, help distribute my videos, because YouTube nor Facebook are helping me right now. And I really need that. So that would be a great gift. You want to give Psychic Bob a Yule gift, Christmas gift, Hanukkah gift? Take my videos and distribute them. That would be a great gift. And some of you are real high-tech people, and you know how to go embed stuff and put it all over the net. You have my permission to put my videos out there if you want to, and you can. That would be a great gift. You guys are the best. Listen, I love you. We'll be back here tomorrow on Monday. We may have a special video, Yule video tomorrow. So just hang out here, and I'll see you then. And until tomorrow, may all of you always blessed be.